Hi, welcome to my channel, Tanya Katero. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. So here's the thing. Originally, I was going to do a love reading. I got this one song, Power Trip by J. Cole, and I heard it on the radio or whatever. It was like whatever, doesn't matter. And then I read the lyrics, and I felt like I should do a reading on that. But I don't want to. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull cards and see what happens. If the energy comes up, then it comes up. Alright, but I'm not actively going to, call upon the energy, I guess. Alright, so we're not about to do that over here. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start pulling cards. Man. I really don't want to do a love reading, but there's like this one deck that I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Man. And I feel like I should grab it. I really don't want to do a love reading though. Gosh darn it. Because now I'm hearing, would you believe me if I said I'm in love, baby? And we are. Got me up all night, and we are. That's from that song, Power Trip by J. Cole, which is interesting because actually I looked at the album cover, and the album cover, I guess that album is called Born Sinner, and it's got, it's got, like a head with horns and a crown, that famous crown. Everyone, I mean, I don't know if it's famous, but in certain communities it is, right? It's best gets crown. So I don't know, I feel like there's someone who could have gone down a path, and there could be some regret towards that path they went down, because unfortunately for them, that path you're not really there. And I was reading the lyrics of the song, and it's basically to sum it up in a gist, is just like him wanting the girl, but it's like he can never have her. Like he's always gonna be forever in love with this chick. So I don't know. Down and out with these love songs. She got me up all night. I mean, one of the readings, a kind of reading I don't like to do are love readings. I love love. I love love, right? I even like to go as far as matchmaking from time to time, right? But I don't know. I just I'm getting attention. I'm also hearing Eddie Soldier. Alright. So I feel like when someone's around you, it's like they just standing at attention. Like they're, but your energy is like, relax. You're good. It's too hot. My whipped cream melted, but I'm still gonna drink it because it's still pretty good. And we are. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love, baby? And we are, man. Someone is like, I'm also getting the word a yearning. Well, that's 2 words technically, but it wasn't a song the way it was said, a yearning. Jesus. Manifests. This is Ruby too. I'm getting Ruby Red Love. I'm also getting Ruby Slippers from The Wizard of Oz. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I'm also wearing a red sweater. But, okay, so on the bottom of the deck, I pulled Manifests. There's a woman here with a swan and a sparrow is what I'm assuming it's a sparrow. We got peacocks. We got fields, blooms of flowers, a big house in the back. I mean, it's giving Empress energy as well. All right, manifest. So what was I getting? Ruby Red Slippers, right? From Wizard of Oz. And she was giving the slip, well, because she killed the witch. So these slippers, she had to click her heels 3 times, right? And it would take her back home. I feel like you feel like home to somebody. But it's like you're the home they can never go to. Or go back to. Ruby Red Love. I'm getting, because this is Ruby. This card is Ruby. There's a specific way that these cards can be laid out as well. There's amethyst, turquoise, and ruby. So it would actually be amethyst, ruby, turquoise. It has to be laid out that specific way. Ruby would be in the middle. So, let me see something. Spirituality, the ruby symbolizes power, life force, passion, protection, and prosperity, representing love, courage, vitality, and wealth across cultures, often linked to the heart chakra for emotional strength and enhancing motivation, success, and spiritual awareness. It's seen as a talisman against negativity, boosting energy, willpower, and leadership, with ancient beliefs tying it to invulnerability and divine favor. And then this card at the top of it, it says manifest. Okay. Observe how your habitual thoughts affect your life for good or ill. Be positive and learn how to. So there's this thing called vestibular stimulation, right? And I was just doing it with my leg, which is like tapping your pencil, rocking back and forth, tapping your leg, shaking your leg, right? That's called vestibular stimulation, and it's people usually do that as like it's like a comfort thing, all right? You'll see a lot of people who deal with like anxiety or like tend to be naturally anxious. They do that a lot, like they'll be shaking their leg and things like that, right? So I feel like there's someone that's in this anxious energy, but they have to be at attention. Like they have to be like on their best behavior or like attention. I don't know. But you're like at ease, soldier, like relax. All right. But it just be, oh my gosh, it's just your energy. Okay. Your energy just makes this person nervous or like anxious, and it's just, and a lot of you don't even know that you have this effect on people. You'll manifest your heart's desire, the love to which you most aspire. Make sure what's wished for is best for you, for it will soon be coming true. Real magic's when you concentrate on what you love, not what you hate. Yeah. I do feel like there's someone that's trying to like call you in or trying to get your attention, or oh my god, I feel like this is all over the place already. So I do feel like oh my gosh, I wanted to put this ring on my ring finger. There's somebody that wants they're trying to like manifest you and call you in. This person like has a crush on you. That song Power Trip by J. Cole, he's literally talking about a crush that he's had forever on this one chick. Let me pull up the lyrics. And we all got me up all night, down and out with these love songs. You got me up all night. This person could be drinking, thinking about you. Well, this has got to be the longest crush ever. If I ever get to fuck, it'd be the longest bust ever. Love is a drug, like the strongest stuff ever. And fuck it, I'm one, you feel me? She on a power trip, she got me where she want a nigga. Wifing in the club, man, my homies gonna disown a nigga. Yeah, this person, like, they're ready to, like, drop it all for you. Or give it all up for you, or go to you, come for you, trying to call you in, manifest you. I'm getting like lay down their sword beside in front of your feet even. It's like that. It's like a desperate yearning kind of love this person over here has for you. Whoever this person is. Okay? Like I'm talking like they are yearning, like crying into the air or like begging God for you. Alright, it's heavy. This is heavy. Alright, I'm in your city and I'm wondering if you're home now. Went and found a man, but I'm home but you're alone now. Can't help but feeling like I dropped the ball, cliche. I used to pop up on you at the mall each day. Now typically I kick game like East Bay, but you gotta freeze framed yelling, please play. For Pete's sake, homie, pull it together. Just fuck it one time and be through it forever. But, and then the chorus goes, would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Baby, I want you to want me. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Baby, I want ya. This person, they're stuck on you. They're in love with you. They can't let you go. They're yearning. That's the word, yearning. Okay? That's the word, yearning. The word of the day. Yearning. a feeling of intense longing for something, typically something that one been separated from or that is intangible. So this is someone that is at a distance from you. So this is someone that was once in your energy, because how can you yearn for something that you've never had? So this person must have, I hate to be vulgar, but they must have had you, right? A taste of your energy, a hug, a kiss, an intimate moment. They must have heard your laughter, seen your smile, and they're yearning for those things. All right, this is someone that has already been in your energy in one way or another, previously, already before. All right. I feel like this, I'm getting the image of someone laying down their sword and like bowing down at someone else's feet, your feet. So whoever this is, it's like they're laying down their sword, their shield, they're getting on their knees, they're bowing down. They would even kiss your feet. That's how, right? That's Won't you believe me if I said I'm in love, baby? I want you to want me. And we all got me up all night. And we all. All I'm singing is love songs. And we all. This person, they cannot stop thinking about you. Constant drinking in love songs. Down and out with these love songs. Drowning out with these love songs. Yeah, this person, this is, it's a lot. Service. This, I feel like this person, they just tell me what to do and I'll do it. What do you want me to do? This person, this is what I'm getting. Service, right? So ART, turquoise. So it would be amethyst, ruby, turquoise. So I feel like this person was caught up in the middle of something. They went down a path that you were not going down. And they, by the time they looked behind them to see if you were going down the same path or following them or going with them, whatever, they realized, oh no, the collective's that path over there. So I feel like I'm getting something where this person, they want to end their life being in service to you. Like that's because it goes AR. You're not gonna understand this part when I keep saying ART, because that's specifically to this deck. The way this deck is laid out is ART, amethyst, ruby, turquoise. All right, that's one way for this specific deck. That's how it's designed. All right, but when you use it individually, that's whatever. But it ends with turquoise. Okay. Observe how your habitual thoughts affect your life for good and ill. Be positive and learn how to give more support than is received. As you look for others, be sure to care for your own needs as well. Yeah, so Ruby is in the middle. This is how it ends. Give more support than is received. Be positive and learn how to. So this person has learned how to, or they're learning how. I feel like they're ready to, like, they've learned something valuable. And they feel like whatever valuable that they have learned, it's like they found something valuable, they learned something valuable, and they want to give it to you, right? It's like you're the empress, right? And they went out to explore or something, and they found this amazing diamond, and they want to bring it back to their empress, who they are in service of. Okay? This person could have discovered love or relationships or commitment or this or that, and they want to give that to you, the empress. Right? They want to marry you. They may have discovered about commitments and love and marriage. Love and marriage. Now I'm getting that one song by that one show. Married with Kids. That's the show. It's got Kate Segal in it. And they want to give that to you. Alright? Essentially, this is a boy who grew up to be a man, and now they're ready to be a man. But this is all from their perspective. I don't really think your perspective is here yet. All right? This is just their feelings and what they're thinking and blah, blah, blah. All right? They've learned something valuable and they want to, or they discovered or found whatever. And it's like they're laying down their sword and shield at your feet with their hands up. They are waiting to be in service of you, the Empress. Love's test is when there comes a time to put your own needs next in line to those of one you love so dear. To help them out, you'll volunteer and tend to details large and small, for service proves love overall. I'm telling you, this is how they want to end their life, in being in service of you. See? What is this? This is a man. This is a man. Look. And then this is a woman. Right? And he's looking at her, like, yearning for her. This is someone that the top of the card, I believe it's sex. Yeah. This is a man that's yearning for you. But the behind that is, I believe, his ancestors. The teacher, actually. The teacher. You taught this person something without even teaching them something, or they learned something found something, discovered something valuable, and they want to give it to you. Alright? This man is yearning for you. He wants you, he wants to be with you, blah, 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 la, 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 la. But it's like an innate desire. This is something that, like, can't be suppressed, oppressed, pushed down any longer. Maybe for a long time it has been. But the way it's coming out, it's like this man has been brewing with these emotions for too long. Because the way it's coming out, it's like, you ever put a boiling pot of water on the stove to boil, right? And then you do something, you forgot about, the pot of water on the stove, I forgot it's boiling. And when you get to it, right, because you forgot about like 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes, whatever, right? The water is boiling so much where it's like moving the top. And the top is, rocking back and forth, and there's steam, and there's water boiling over. It's like, that's how that's where they are right now. In their energy. Right? Hold on. So yeah, that's where they are in their energy. Okay, I still haven't picked up your energy yet, collective. Okay, whether this is a man or a woman that's yearning for you, I don't really know. I gotta do Kipper. I don't know. Okay? I don't know what this means for you. I don't know how you feel about this, but and we are down and out with these love songs. Yeah. This person, they're like, I'm getting someone like, are you good? Asking this person, are you good? Because it's like, they're just, I don't know, there's something like, they're like pathetically in love with you. He says something about love being like a drug and that in the lyrics, and it's like, whatever this person is feeling towards you, whatever you did to this person, whether you knowingly or unknowingly did to this person, whatever effect you have on this person, I'm telling you, it does not compare to any other thing in the world. It doesn't. That's how strong their feelings are for you. All right? And it's almost, to other people, it's like, it comes off as like pathetic. And this person, where they are, laying down their sword and shield at your feet, right, ready to praise you and be of service to you for the rest of their lives, they don't care. They're in service of an empress or an emperor, depending on who you are, right? But they don't care. They're ready to tell me what you need, tell me what you want. Alright? They're gonna go to the ends of the earth to make sure that you get what you need, you get what you want. As long as it comes from them. Right? They want to be the one. Right? They want to be, oh my god, no wonder. So I'm reading this manhwa. Never mind. No wonder. There's been a theme of manhwas that I've been reading lately. Right? And it's like, it actually makes sense now. And it's like, dang, why am I in... Never mind. It's irrelevant to the... Like, it's relevant, but it's not relevant enough to where, like, I want to actually, talk about the manhwa. Also, manhwas are Korean Korean comics. Mangas are Japanese comics, right? And then manhwas with the HUA, those are Chinese comics, all right? I'm more of a fan of manhwas, which are Korean comics. No shame to mangas or manhwas, but I prefer Korean comics better. It's just more, right? Plus with Japanese mangas, you gotta read from left to right. And Korean comics, I like it. It's you read from, Japanese is right from left, right? You read from right to left, which is, it's fine, right? It's easy to do once you get the hang of it. But it's just, you know, plus with webtoons, it's easier because you just scroll. I don't know. But yeah, actually, all right. Anyways, this person wants to plant some roots with you because I'm seeing a lot of trees, right? They wanna taste your fruit again, but they also want to put down some roots with you, right? They want to climb your tree, all right? So they want roots with you. They want to taste your fruit. They want to climb your tree. Listen, this is, you know, there's double innuendos to all those. So, all right, I'm gonna get 1 to 2, and then I move on. And we are down and out with these love songs. Ooh, my tongue is itchy. I feel like you don't, I shouldn't say that. That might actually sound mean. We got courthouse upright. All right. For some of you, this person could want a whole marriage with you. Mature woman in reverse. So this person could have gone down the wrong path because it was, they were heavily influenced by a mature woman around them. Maybe like a mother figure. If it's not their mother, it's a mother figure or like just a woman. So this could be a masculine seeking a divine feminine, an empress, if you will, okay? And they could have been taking advice, bad advice, not realizing that the advice was literally deliberately leading them down the wrong path in life, including a path that you were not in that path at all. And I think, oh my gosh, this person, whoever this person is that's like laying down their sword at your feet, they're already doing this spiritually. It's just them needing to be around you physically now, okay? So whoever this person is, they've realized at some point, I think in the past couple months, they've realized that they were listening to wrong and bad advice, all right? I don't know if it had to do with you particular, or it was just this person was deliberately leading down a path that you were not in, a path that would keep them stuck, a path that would, you know, keep them immoral, something about their morals, something about their ethics, something about, like, I don't know, like, enabling them, something like that, enabling their bad behavior, bad choices, bad connections, bad relationships, right? Like, even if, like, you know, this man had the potential to be a good man, this woman would enable this man to just, I don't know, be a player and, you know, sleep around. Like, go ahead, you're young, you can do that, right? Kind of energy. But this man is like, dang, I've been doing that and I lost the love of my life. Something like that, all right? So I do think that something is going to be corrected with this courthouse energy. You're also going to get some sort of information or notification. This person could be trying to reach out to you. For some of you in the collective, this person could have gone as far as hiring a private investigator to locate you, to find you for this person, because it's too hard for this person to find you themselves, right? You're too in the cut, too off grid, you're too whatever, right? And this person just can't physically find you, all right? I'm also getting that you could have been in the same place for X amount of years, right? But because of just how you live your life and your lifestyle, it's like no one would have thought that you would have been in that spot for X amount of years. You're just vibing, chilling, living your life, you know, you're good. All right? And it's like something like that. Like when someone, I hate to say this, but someone is trying to find out where you're located. And when they find out, and they're going to, right? Don't be afraid though. But when they find out where you're located, their jaw is going to drop. Because it's going to be like, they've been there the whole time. All right? It's going to be like, they're going to feel stupid and dumbfounded. All right? But that just goes to show, like, the Empress is, like, the Empress will always be good. All right? That just goes to show about your roots as well. Your stability, your roots. What is it? The Empress is what? Taurus and Libra, right? So you know how to maintain your partnerships and maintain the things that you have. Okay? And you attract. And we are down and out in these love songs. I will accept that. Journey reverse. So, I don't know. I'm getting two things with this. For some of you, if this is someone that you're not supposed to be with, they're not going to be able to be in your energy. You can want to be of service all you want, but if the Most High God, I won't allow it, then it just cannot be. That's just how it is. All right. That's if this person is not allowed to be in your energy. The second thing I'm getting is that if this person is meant to be in your energy, the divine will deliberately orchestrate things to where, like, maybe your car ran a little late, right? And because your car ran a little late, but you don't usually hit that one light, you know, when you usually hit that one light, right? So now because your car ran a little late or it stalled when starting, right? You have to hit that one light, right? And when you hit that light, the car that pulls up next to you would be this car, right? Or you're going to the grocery store and there's like something about a couple second delay, but it's just enough to where this person is able to bump into you. Okay, that would be divinely orchestrated. All right. An example would be like you're at the grocery store, right? And I don't know, you pick up a bag of flour, right? And the flour that you picked up, you didn't notice it, but it has a hole in it, and then it just bursts completely. And now you have to ask for help to clean it up, right? Or let someone know who works there clean it up or whatever. And then next thing you know, by the time you get back to your car, you see this person walking down the same aisle, right? And it's this person. So there's something about a couple second delay that is necessary for like two people to kind of like collide in a sense. All right? That's if this person is meant to... I'm getting like a comeback, right? Like, you know how like a comeback artist, right? And when artists disappear, whatever, and then they have like a comeback album or like a comeback tour or whatever, and now they're back in there. So I'm getting that. It's like this person is about to have a comeback in your life. All right. Ultimately though, what you should know is that ultimately what you want and how you feel also does matter. Right? This person could be meant for you, but if you don't want this person, there's nothing that can be done about that. All right? So, I feel like I have to say that because for some reason, I'm not picking up anything of Divine Feminine Empress. Nothing. It's like you're just radio silent. I think you're just... Yeah, you're just quiet and observing. Whatever happens, and then you'll take it from there kind of energy. All right? I'm getting a woman sitting on her throne and she's just like observing, watching. All right? Because as of right now, there's no need or reason for you to intervene in anything at the moment. Okay? So, and I feel like that's just kind of your energy right now. Distant horizons. Yeah. So this person, they're on their way to you. They're just at a physical distance. But this is a ship, right? That's flying in the air. It has not put down its anchor. It has not. This person, this is someone that just like never settled or didn't want to settle because it's not the one that they want to be with. You, right? They're not going to put down their anchor until they find you. Whether or not you want that boat in your harbor, that's up to you, okay? But that's why I'm saying, like, you're just observing. You're just watching, observing, right? You're not stepping in at the moment because really right now there's no need or reason for you to step in. All right? Just keep on doing what you're doing, all right? And let the pieces fall where they may, right? It's all, they're... All right. I'm also getting that one of the a path that this person could have led them down was they could have like been in jail or legal situations or I don't know, house arrest is a thing, or maybe they couldn't like leave their state or whatever, right? They couldn't physically, I don't know, there was a time, I don't know, for whoever this person is, this is what I'm also getting. Whoever this person is, there also could have been a time in their lives because of the path that they went down where they physically could not travel or they physically could not go or be near you, right? I don't know if it was because of different states, so travel restrictions or different countries, whatever, all right? But it had to do with some legalities, all right? And they couldn't travel to you. And that was like just building up this yearning because it's like, dang, the path that they're realizing, the path that they went down, it caused so many issues and struggles and strife and legalities to where it's like, oh my gosh, because they couldn't physically get near you. In the lyrics, he says, what does he say? He said, I'm in your city and I'm wondering if you're home now. So that means whatever legalities, whatever restrictions, it's been lifted. All right. Went and found a man, but I'm hoping you're alone now. So while this person was like locked or restricted or whatever the case it is, you went and found a whole new person. You're not waiting for nobody. You got things to do, a country to run, an empire to run, right? A business to take care of, a job, a career, family, kids, hobbies, whatever. You got things to do, right? So, this is funny. Can't help but feeling like I dropped the ball, cliche. Yeah. This person, they're... Yeah, this... They're laying down their sword. I feel like I'm procrastinating pulling tarot because I don't want... I don't want to, I don't want to deal with the shit that comes out. No offense to my cards, right? But, and it's so crazy because collective, like, you are so aware of this. You know what's going on, right? And it's just, there's nothing you can do but just let the pieces fall where they may, right? As of right now, you're like radio silent in this reading. This is all coming from that person that's yearning for you, a man or woman, right? You can be divine feminine, divine masculine, emperor, empress, and this person, right? You're just radio silent with this person. The Ace of Cups reverse and the Ten of Pentacles upright. Repressed emotion, yeah. This person, they had to, this is, you know what I'm getting to? I don't know if it was like this mature woman in reverse, this karmic feminine mother figure around them, who's like, whom she may have gotten like burnt by love, and she became a bitter woman when it came to love, right? And this man like had a sparkle in his eye when it came to love in his heart, when it came to hope in his, you know, whatever. And she was doing the most to kind of squish that, right? Oh, indulging in their immoralities, enabling them, blah, 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 blah. And before you know it, this man woke up and like, whoa, this isn't, Divine Feminine isn't here, okay? This is a man that has been repressing his love for you. And it's crazy because every day, every night, all day, all night, all he thinks about is having a family with you, generational wealth with you, being happy with you. The Ten of Pentacles is right here. Okay? And I do feel like this man had to pretend for the longest, or did pretend for the longest. They didn't love you. They didn't care about you. Right? But in the song it says, drop the ball, cliche. Right? This person has been hiding their love for you for the longest of time. Which is crazy because it's like, all they wanted was this with you. A family, generational wealth, happiness, health. Right? Watching the children play. Having dinner every night. Marriage. That's what they wanted with you. That's what they want with you now. Right? They cannot suppress this any longer. The first thing in the Ace of Cups reverse says repressed emotions. Repressed emotions. Now, the one right directly underneath that, it says emotional overwhelm. And what did I just say, right? A boiling pot on the stove, right? You forget about it and you come back and now there's steam everywhere. The top of the pot is like ricocheting or about to, and water's boiling and bubbling over. That's them right now. They cannot hide this anymore. This is a desire of, they're yearning for you. The seven of, oh my gosh, I can't even say it. There's so many things running in my mind right now. The Seven of Cups reverse is on the bottom of the deck. All right. I feel like this person was under an illusion. The illusion could have been that you would wait. And I feel like what woke them up is like, wait a minute, collective moved on, collective getting married, collectives, right? And I feel like they took really bad advice. A lot of it. A lot of bad advice from a woman around them who was already burnt by love, bitter by love, right? And it's like they're realizing, oh my gosh, I might have just dropped the biggest ball of my life. That's them realizing that. You are the biggest ball of their life. And I know, he just said in the lyrics, that's cliche, because it is. This is a time old as tale, or a tale as old as time. That's Beauty and the Beast, right? This is a tale as old as time. All right? I'm also getting The Little Mermaid, right? When Prince Eric, like, he fell in love with Ariel because of her voice, and then Ursula pretended she stole Ariel's voice to marry Prince Eric. And then it wasn't like until like the very last moment that Prince Eric realized that Ursula was not the one and Ariel was the one. That's in the Disney version though. Okay? But yeah. So I'm also getting Pocahontas when she's rowing down the river, and then there's like a smooth river, and then there's like a waves crashing and rocks river. Okay, I think that's you. That's where you're popping up. You're just observing now because you're like, which path do I want to take? Right? This person would be, I feel like this person would be, because that's what I'm seeing, this person would be like the waves crashing, rocks, chaotic river. Right? That's the path. And unfortunately, in the movie, Pocahontas did choose that path. With the waves crashing and the rocks, and I just seen 4404. Which is crazy because I feel like if this is your person, it's like supported in a way. I feel like there's a desperation coming from this person. Like their need to serve you is of the utmost importance to them, and they will lay down their lives for you in a way, right? It's like they desire nothing but to serve you. Like that's I've also been in like knights in shining armor. You know, like a knight, all they, like 4455. A knight, they are at the command of the king or the queen. Like, they will serve, you know, they will go to war. They will, whatever the king, queen, empress, or empress, you know, desires of that knight. Right? It's like that. A knight's honor is what I'm hearing. All right? So, I don't know. Maybe they have been doing work and making amends and paying their debts and their dues and coming to realizations and doing shadow work and seeing the reflections of who they are. I don't know. But if the universe is allowing this person to be physically near you, there's a reason why. Which is interesting because in a reading I think I did a couple days ago, there was a person that was not allowed near you. All right? And I feel like in that reading it was a distorted feminine that's not allowed near you. Okay, so it could have been this person, they've been doing what they had to do to be worthy of being able of even being in service of you, right? Because believe it or not, an empress, a true empress or emperor or a king or queen, they're not going to let like a sneaky Seven of Swords fickle person serve them. I'm not going to let you serve me. You have no honor. No. Get out of my kingdom, right? So I feel like this person, they're doing the most to be of worthy to serve you. And there could be a distorted feminine that this person was taking advice from. My phone's going off. I don't remember that. 10 of Cups upright. I mean... Look, we got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This person, this is not something that they can deny any longer to themselves, to the world, to God. They can't. They physically cannot deny this. They physically cannot hold this. They don't have the strength to suppress it. They can't. Right? This person would walk around with a badge with your face on it, a button with your face on it. I serve, right? Like so proud and loud about who they serve and who they praise and who they love. And this would be like I'm getting one of those guys that would like walk around with like a shirt, and on that shirt is a picture of his girlfriend or his wife, right? Like one of those, or like they have a wallet and the wallet has pictures of his wife or his girlfriend, or just things like that, or like they have socks with the pictures of his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, you know, and it's like summertime and they're wearing slides, so clearly you can see. It's something like that, right? This is the energy that they're giving. Like they're not hiding it, but they can't anymore. And I think at some point they're either going to, or they're just going to be like, F it. I'm in love with blah, blah, blah. That's my person. That's my girl. That's my guy. That's my husband. That's my boyfriend. It's like they're loud and proud about what they represent, which they represent you, okay? They are in service of you, okay? Like, they're not gonna hide this from anybody, and they don't care who feels anything about it, right? They learned that lesson when they tried to hide and suppress. They learned it, the pain and the suffering that they've endured, right? And this is exactly who they were taking advice from. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting heavy Taurus feminine. A heavy Taurus distorted feminine. All right? Doesn't have to be, but this is just because I feel like this person was already bitter and burnt by love. She didn't want this man to have that. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and she feels burnt because she always wanted the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I don't know if it's with this person, but the fact that she still hasn't been able to get that for herself, and this man had the possibility of getting that, and you, this is someone that knows the both of you. Right? And it's like the two of you are about to have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and I'm still, where's my person? No. I feel like this woman deliberately made herself closer to this man to influence him. Right? That's in the past now, because now this woman, she doesn't have a role in this man's life anymore. She doesn't. She's like been excommunicated by him, right? I did a reading, I think it was like a year ago, where there was two people trying to get close to you at the same exact time. This woman is trying to get to you before this man gets to you, to tell you something. right? But part of this reason, part of the thing that this man has to do is tell you something important. Tell you they have to come clean there. That's why. And I was also getting confessions by Usher, right, on the radio. This man is going to confess something to you, right? And because he's going to confess something to you, it actually, it's like, in a way, it's better that he tells you what he needs to tell you. He confesses to you what he needs to confess to you than this woman. Because if this woman does it, there's something about, she's going to twist it. And the way she's going to lay out the cards is going to be to where it's to her benefit and make her look good or a victim. This man is going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. All right? Doesn't matter how bad it looks to him, what he's going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I'm getting somebody in court with their hand up and the other hand on the Bible. Right? This man he's serious about this because he can't afford to lose you. Okay? He lost you once, and this man would do anything, right? If it meant not having to lose you again. Coming clean, paying his debts, making amends, confessing, go to jail, do his time. All right? And now it's at the point where he's been granted a couple seconds of delay in your life to where he can run into you. All right. So, I'm going to get one more and then I will close the reading. So yeah, but the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she's very insecure. I'm also getting this is a very stubborn woman. All right. But irrelevant. So she's losing things. Her health is not good. She could be dealing with some health issues. Hold on, oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, she could be dealing with like health issues. Okay, and this person could also have, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse could also have like father issues. All right, maybe she got burnt and burnt by her father. A man, the first man was her father, and she could never rely on him. He was never there. Blah 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 blah. Father issues, daddy issues. Okay. All men are this and all men are that, and just very poor, negative, unhealthy view of men. And that also plays into her healthy or her unhealthy experiences and when it comes to men, right? So it's just a bunch of stuff. And this man is realizing, like, you've never experienced a good man in your life. So how can you've never seen a good man. So how can you teach this man to be a good man when you have toxic, negative views of men? And on top of that, one of the biggest red flags is this woman was enabling this man to be like a player or ruthless or cutthroat or mean or whatever, right? This man had the potential to be a good man, or they could still have that potential to be a good man, or they're, I don't know, walking in that energy now, right? And it's like, because this woman, this Queen of Pentacles reverse, was burnt and by love, and she has bitter views of love, and there are no good men, and men are this, and men are dogs, and blah, right? Like, it's crazy because it's like she was like enabling this man who had the potential to be good at the time, right, to be a bad man. And it's just like you're just projecting your own experiences on this person. And year after year, day after day, this person was realizing that they're getting farther and farther from their divine feminine, right? Because God's not going to let a karmic masculine be with the divine feminine. And I think that's what woke this person up, right? So this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they have a really distorted, toxic, negative view of men. And I'm not excusing men. I feel like men are like, yay, finally we get it, right? Relax, all right? Because it's true, not all men, all right? But from her perspective, it is all men. And it's like, you don't experience, you want a good man, but all right? Anyways, but that's why you always have to be mindful of who you're taking guidance and wisdom and advice from. Because 9 out of 10 times you're giving it from their perspective and their point of view. And if they don't have a good perspective or point of view from it, they're going to instill that on you, right? And then you're going to not have a good perspective or point of view. All right? And I say this all the time. Karmic women do not produce divine masculines. They do not. They produce narcissistic men. It is only when that man decides for himself. Okay? So I think this man has decided for himself. The Hanged Man came out upright. Oh no, reverse. And I feel like this man is like, it's either this twisted karmic feminine or my divine feminine, and I think someone's getting sacrificed. It's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But she was trying to have this man sacrifice you, his divine feminine. And this man is sacrificing this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And I do feel like she was, there was a mature woman in reverse. Either his mother or a mother figure, or just like a woman, like a matriarch kind of energy, that made herself like, you know, like, I know the way, I'll take you under my wing. And this man is like, this wing is kind of shabby. This is not a good wing. I don't want to be under here anymore. All right. So yeah, the Hangman in reverse. I do think that this Queen of Pentacles was trying to get this person to sacrifice the wrong things in their lives. The Fool. And bully for this man because he must have realized it. Because now he gets to have a second chance. Right? The Fool upright. He gets to have a second chance. With you. He's been granted, okay, you can now be next to the collective. However, like I said, whether you, divine feminine, or if you're the divine masculine, whether you want this person, that's an entirely different story. This is all from this perspective of this person. This is their story. All right? They've been granted permission to be around you, but if you don't want this person around you, there's nothing that can be done about that. The universe is like, okay, cool. Say less. Right? And you'll be like, great, because less was said. All right? So this is a reading. Bye.